We are live. Welcome back to more Trails of Cold Steel 4. Today we'll finish up the rest of our free time events for this chapter. We still have 5 more to do. Starting off with good old Toa here. But yeah, we have a lot more to do. We have Toa, Laura, Kurt, Alphen, and then Celeste. So we got stuff to do. Those board sections provide some information about the incident. So yeah. Happened on the route between Crossbow and Northumbria. I wonder if we might see something if we look down on it from the North Highlands. I'm also curious about what happened back then. Maybe I can need some help to Toa. Hey Toa, here's an idea. How about we go to the North Highlands together? Huh? I've actually been discussing this with Gaius for a while now. Sounds like it's going to be one of the major fronts of the war, so doing some recon would be smart. The Macabre is under repair, so Gaius had given up on the idea. We should manage just fine if we have Valimore take us through the spear path. That would definitely work, but aren't you really busy, Rean? I think this could need some really useful information for the raid wings. I'm sure Gaius wants to visit his family, but it's not like bringing you along would cause things to run any less smoothly. In fact, I rate to the opposite. Coming along would be a great help. What do you say? Well, just come with us. Toa was initially a little hesitant to the idea of coming along, but Rean's assistance eventually won her over. They met with Gaius, and with Valimore's assistance took the spear path there. Goal spear path. Well, we really made it. I knew Cal, Rean, and Valimore. Wait a minute, they're still using the textures from the last game? It kind of looks like it. It looks like the ground texture. It looks like the trails and the rocks. It looks like Trails of Cold Steel textures. The defenses are still down, guys. You should get going. Right, I'll be back after I check in with my family. Leave the repute to you, Toa. Of course, give your family my best. Here. Oh yeah, they 100% reuse textures. Look at it. It's so Trails of Cold Steel 2. Okay, guess we better get this thing up the repeater. Yeah, maybe we should set up it behind a boulder where it can't be seen from the watchtower. Okay, now it's kind of looking a little bit, you know. The grass is still very meh. They should have went down just beyond the mountain range, right? Yeah, and the no man's land right between Erebonia and Calvard. Final said all evidence of the incident had been covered up. Seems there's nothing left here. Oh. Hey, Rean? Thank you. I think I feel a bit better now. As a kid, I was pretty unhappy that I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to my parents. But now, I feel like I can finally move on. You're lying. Huh? Come on. How long have we known each other? You can't hide it from me. You're always putting others before yourself, even when I do. But right now, there's no one here but you and me. For once, just be honest about and open up how you're feeling. Rean. Don't look that down about it. It was 17 years ago. I was only 4 at the time, so I barely remember it all. Just blurry images of people who I guess must have been my mother and father. Grief isn't determined by time. Besides, it's not all, is it? Grief isn't the only thing you're holding back. It's okay. Just let it out. Rean, why would you say all this to me? I've been trying so hard not to let it get to me, but now... The war's just a few days away, and my uncle's been drafted. Hundreds of thousands of lives, maybe even millions are hanging in the balance here. I was so happy when Angie came back I could have cried. But George is still with the enemy, and there's no guarantee he'll change his mind anytime soon. And there's Crow. Seems like it's impossible for him to not disappear forever when it's all over. We don't even know for sure that what will happen to you, Rean. Yeah. My body's linked to the Great Twilight, and well, we all know about my heart. I might be headed towards the same fate as Crow. Huh?
Then why? Why are you making me speak from the heart? I've been at my limit so long, trying to keep it in the whole time.
Crow, George, my parents, my grandfather, everyone I've ever loved has disappeared. If I lose you too, I can't. It's okay, Toa. I'm here. I don't know what the future holds, but I promise you I won't give up till the very end. So please.
Ooh, you're impossible, Rean! Even if it's just an empty promise, I want to hear you say it! You bring me all the way out here, hold me in your arms, and still... It's not fair! It's just not fair!
Springs feels kinda nice, doesn't it? Yeah. Thank you, Rean. I've been holding all that in for a long time. Never realized just how stubborn I am. Choke and Crow noticed what you're going through. Everyone's worried, so I took the liberty of doing something about it. Did show you a pretty pathetic side of me before graduation, after all. Oh, right. Almost forgot about that. It was all Crow's fault. Then he came back and acted like it was nothing. Yeah, his behavior still bothers me a bit. Looks like we both embarrassed ourselves in front of one another, huh? Fate must have brought us together. Huh. I guess we're doing an honor.
Hey, Rean. I mean it, you know? Every word.
Huh? It's your fault I'm saying this, you know? I had the courage to bring it up till now. You brought me all the way here and made me spill my guts. At least I don't have anything left to be afraid of after that. Toa. Think of it as payback. I still got plenty of flowers. Want to go offer them together? I'm sure my parents will appreciate it. Sure. I'd be glad to. Once guys returned, the group offered another prayer. Afterward, they used the spirit path to return to Courageous Dew. Until they're strengthened, and now she's maxed. Let's go talk to her. Thank you for taking the time to get annoyed with me, Rean. It's allowed me to come to terms with a lot of buried feelings. They're more manageable now. Toa. And we have to make these patrol activities practically perfect, right? Always be here when you're on your surface. Don't hesitate to let me know if you need anything, okay? Thanks, Toa. By the way, let's keep what happened in order to ourselves, okay? Even Angie and Crow aren't an exception. Right. Of course. I'm sure time will come I'll be able to find my words fully to convey my emotions. Come on, you can't just keep dropping lines like that. Coyness aside, I do understand. I do understand. Join as long as you need, Rean. Aww. That was a very sweet, like, free time event between them. Alright. Next up is whoever's in this room. So I'm not looking at the map. And it's Laura, the main girl. That should just about do it for now. What are you up to, Laura? Oh, Rean. I should be stocking the ointments among a few other supplies. That said, there are actually a few things I take care of before we head to the sanctuary, if possible. That is to say, I'd like to head down to the Beyond Island to finish up my training. I see. They're praying for the possible showdown with the Viscount, then. That's right. Father should be waiting for us. As such, it's my duty as successor to our Satan name to improve myself as much as I humanly can. And now maybe the only opportunity I have to do so. Laura, you need to worry so much over me, Rean. One of the matters is my father made it through alive. No matter what state he may find himself in. When the time comes to face him, I will prove I can rise to the challenge. I swear it. And the blade he himself bequeathed to me. That's why she's faced up betraying. It's probably something I should be thinking of doing myself. Are you okay if I accompany you, Laura? We need the training we need all the training we can muster if we hope to get through this coming rivalry, after all. I see. I don't mind, of course. Neither should make no trouble at all. I see that blush. Let's be off then. You were hoping he would ask. Can't fool me, Laura. Rean and Laura took the Valor to Rean Island. They decided to finish the training with a no-holds-barred sparring match. So off to find an appropriate spot. Uh-oh. Rean, what's the matter? This presence, it is impossible. It seems what happened with Roselia. Not you. I can't beat you with two people. Look. This thing we thought we fought in the old schoolhouse. Loa Erebonius. He's fucking huge. A whole number of them appeared in Heimdall alongside the Grawl. But it's huge. Look at something like that not been there without us. No, it can't be. Yeah. Could we do this Upterion shell buried here? I think so. It's a fragment of something that was from the Great One was formed, before the Great One was formed. I think it's going on with Operation Yomagun. It could have set off a reaction between the shell and the spirit veins. What the? Where's it going? Looks like it's heading for Ordis. Oh no, it's spirit bombing Ordis. Okay, missed. What insane destructive power. Can't let something just reach Ordis. Maybe it's because we're in the subspace, but I can't sense Valimar. Argus 2 isn't connecting either. We'll be able to touch with the others for a while. We should stop it ourselves then. Won't be easy, but as long as I'm with you, I know we stand a chance. Together we'll find a way. You're right. Let's go, Laura. The battle against the giant Loa Erebonius raged long and hard. Rean and Laura made strategic use of the terrain and gradually pushed the Goliath back. Working closely in sync, they continued their onslaught until finally...
Termination / Dusk!
Now taste the wrath of the Arcades.
Radiant Phoenix Blade!
Damn. Goodbye. Everything's back to normal. Was that to the trick? Nice job, Laura. I knew you had it in you. So I think just now is every bit as good as the Viscounts. Better even. You think so? And you feel quite right to me. Maybe I should have taken a step closer. Maybe I really had taken a step closer to my father. Laura? Sorry, it's just so bizarre to see how far we've come. A single Loa Erebonius was almost more than the entire Class 7 could handle once. But now just the two of us can defeat one. I never thought fighting for someone with all your heart would grant this much power. Laura.
I will neither run nor hide from my feelings.
See the blush coming.
I love you, Rean. Not just as a dear friend, or as a fellow swordsman walking the same path, but with my whole heart.
It's alright. You don't have to give me an answer. This is hardly the time or place for romance. There were other more important things that demand our attention. We must win the rivalries. I have to surpass my father. To do that, we need to dedicate ourselves to improving our skills. You're right. I'll be counting you from here on. Aww. And now, fade to black. Rean and Laura retreated to the lodge to patch up their wounds. After a short rest, they returned to their ship together. Bundles are strengthened. Alright. So now I believe it is Kurt. Kurt? What's that you're reading? Oh, instructor. It's a letter from Mueller, actually. Gave it to me before you left. Lieutenant Colonel, huh? Gave you a letter even though you were face to face? That's right. I found it rather curious myself. I only just started to read it, but it was more of a feeling matter than anything, really. You can turn yourself over it. He wanted me to take care of it when I had the time. The preparing for the sanctuary should be our foremost priority at the moment. Huh? Tanko and Mueller wouldn't write a letter like this for no reason. Plus, I'm very curious, I'll admit. I see you have plenty of time, Kurt. After all, this is my own people's family matters we're talking about here, not some strangers. If I can help in any way, all you have to do is let me know. I'll be there for you as best I can. Instructor. Thank you so much. I know I can be somewhat of a burden at times, but there's a certain place I like to go. Can I get you to accompany me? Alright. Rean and Kurt set off together. Along the way, they talked about the contents of the letter. Alright, we're in Parham. I'm seeing mostly police here. This is supposed to be converted to a subscription office. Hey Kurt, is your mom here? Rean might have to turn on that Riz mode. Suppose they left everything empty here when their forces were diverted to the Heimdall area. Ah, there you are, Kurt. Mueller? Hello, Mueller. Me again, Lieutenant Colonel. Yes, this reunion came earlier than expected. I see you nonetheless, Rean. Apologize for calling you away for this. I'm sure you have more pressing matters to attend to. It's no problem. I'm here to lend Kurt my full support as an instructor. If that wasn't enough of a reason, you did go out of your way to delegate me as his partner. I still can't quite believe it. Did you really find Roland's other twin sword? It's true. Oh, would you look at that? Roland's sword. Clear as day. We found the left-handed one in Raquel. Now you've covered its pair. We stumbled upon it while we were riding Courageous too. It was as if something led us to it. I knew you had already had its pair. Must be fate. You know what I summoned you here for, don't you, Kurt? Indeed. I read the letter. Want me to have Roland's twin swords, under one condition. Instructor Rean and I go through this trial of yours. Forgive me for asking, but why am I including this? It seems to be Vander family business. I'm not even trained in school swordsmanship. I understand how arbitrary all this must feel to you, but it wasn't my decision to make. The moment I grasped this sword, I sensed Roland's will. The two of you stand before me as successor of Roland's dual blade style and the inheritor of the Ashen Knight. Moreover, your relationship is not unlike Roland and Emperor Dreikel's. Cut their way through the war lines side by side. Roland died before his time. I refuse to stand by and let history repeat itself with you, Kurt. That's why you must prove yourself more able than him. And you, Ashen Chevalier, show me you surpass Sir Dreikel's himself. Are you seeing this aura coming off the sword? So we gotta defeat both you and Roland in spirit. Very well. Accept the challenge. I've long looked up to you and my ancestor of legend. If it's a test of metal you want, I'll face you both head on. Well said, Kurt. If the two of us, I'm sure we can accomplish just as much. Let's do it, Kurt. And so the fierce battle began. Mueller, empowered by Roland's spirit, came at them with unrelenting assault, tackling with more power than he should in his fight outside the Infernal Castle. Rean and Kurt struck in perfect sync with each other, making us turn the battle into an even match. And then... Now! Not too shabby at all. Indeed. Well done. Roland's equally impressed by the ability you've demonstrated today. You've earned the right to wield his swords, Kurt. Thank you, Mueller. So how do you look? It fit you perfectly, Kurt. You certainly look the part as Roland's successor. Proud of you, Kurt. Encouraging you to join the branch gamester is definitely the right choice. That means a lot to hear. I'm well aware that I've yet to reach the heights of swordsmanship or experience you, Father, and Roland have. I've managed to gain so many things nobody else ever could. I owe it all to my friends I've come to bond with, including Instructor Rean. I couldn't have said it better myself, Kurt. Working together, I know we reach greater heights. Of course. Rean and Kurt bid Mule farewell, wishing to see him sooner rather than later. Turns courageous, Kurt carrying his new swords with undisguised joy and astonishment. I'm gonna strengthen. There we go. Yep. We gotta make his swords look like Roland's, which is what we'll do. Alright, where would be event? Yeah. Alright, there we go. Now, where's Alphen at? She's over here. Alright, hey Alphen. What's that you're reading there, Your Highness? Rean. It's a letter addressed to me. Here, take a look. Alphen, I need to speak with you. I'll be waiting what remains in the field of exercise camp near Heimdall. There'll be exactly one other person willing to escort you. This letter has the seal of the Golden Stallion on it. Have heard it called you by name. Indeed, you must have jumped through quite a few hoops to have it delivered to the ship. You're not more than a prank, but naturally my curiosity is piqued. There's only so many people that could deliver a letter like this. Which I do. It's possible this might be a trap. Allow me to serve as your escort, Your Highness. You do want to go find out what this is all about, right? You know me too well, Rean. Are you sure it's alright though? What's in for a trap? It'll be okay. I'll be right there to protect you no matter what happens. Let's give Valimar a head on over. Rean and Alphen waited their chance before using Valimar's warp function to infiltrate the city limits of Heimdall. They then made their way through the uncannily quiet roads to the old field exercise camp on the South Ostia Highway. Here we go. Oh, so I guess Alphen was riding along with Rean. There you are. What kept you? I had a feeling it'd be you. Prince Douchebag himself. Rean, I see you come along as Alphen's personal escort. Must apologize for the unsightly display you were forced to witness yesterday. Your Highness? Not being around the bush, Cedric. Why send me a letter like that so suddenly? Don't tell me, was this all just a ploy to get Rean to come? Nothing of the sort. You gave one Rean a long time ago. What if I start a rivalry someday after all? You're the one I wanted to see, Alphen. I'll get right to the point. Once you leave the Crimson Wings. Go to Ordis, you'll be safe there with Mother until this all blows over. So that's it. As if I could ever do something so preposterous. How can you expect me to sit idly by while Oliver and his allies fight tooth and nail to? What does it matter either way? Do you honestly think you can make a difference? The real world is nothing like the confines of the palace walls or the gates of St. Estrella. You don't stand a chance on your own. Your Highness has become an invaluable member of the Courageous Two's crew. You have no reason to doubt her abilities. Perhaps I was overstating things. I don't think you're entirely helpless. But it's a big ship, and there are plenty of capable Thor students on board as it is. It's not going to drop out of the sky just because you decide to leave. Perhaps you did manage to find a purpose during the Civil War as a symbol of the Imperial family, but there exists no such place for you in a squad between Jormungand and Mil Mirage. You know that, don't you? This is going beyond just a mere domestic conflict. This is a war that could very well engulf the entire world as we know it. The fury that's about to be unleashed is greater than you could possibly imagine. It's only a matter of time before you, Oliver, and the Crimson Wings get caught in the crossfire. And once that happens, don't be any last-minute miracles left to save you. Rean, surely you see where I'm coming from here. I know you care about at least every bit as much as I do about Alphen. Is a warship really any place for them? Don't we owe it to our sisters to get them away from all this fighting? Well, Rean's too kind to say it, but the fact is you're not helping Alvin. You're not a soldier, not even a military academy student. You have no business being anywhere near the battlefield. Think of Mother. Having you close by would be such a comfort to her. Or you can go be with Father before his surgery, though even that's a little too close to the front lines for my liking. That's enough, Cedric. Thank you. And this is all your way of showing me your care. Of course I care. You're my sister, my kith and kin. When we were children, you always stood up for my sake. Nobles who deemed me too weak to be the heir, commoners who fawned blindly over your intellect and grace. You defended me to them all alike. I was so grateful, at the same time so frustrated. But now our roles have reversed. It's time for the strong to protect the weak, the way it should be. You're right. Sometimes I hate just how powerless I've been. But I'm not going to use that as an excuse to give up on myself. I'm sorry, Cedric. It's taken me it's taken me this long to bring myself to say that. When your health failed you after the war, there was nothing I could do. Then somehow Chancellor Osborne saved you. That was just when your lust for power began. You were like a different person. Time I wanted to change and you started to frighten me. I felt so guilty for not being there when you needed me most. I just didn't know how I could face you anymore. Plus that part of me felt like you had grown up and left me behind too. Often. Look what that's gotten us now. You loved our family more than anyone. They did nothing to protect Father and Oliver from their fates. I'm not better for letting you. Stop it. Stop it right now. I will not. We need to talk about this more than ever. Jormungand, Mirage, none of it means a single thing. The one thing that's always mattered to us, above all else, is family. Whether Crimson or Radiant, I have no intention of leaving these wings. I will find the strength to support both Oliver and Rean, even to stand against you should it come to that. Princess Alphen. I'm sorry you feel that way, Alphen. This was your final chance. Prince Cedric, we'll put an end to this. Guess I meet permanently. Alphen, Rean, hope you don't come to regret the path you've chosen. Cedric, wait! Father's surgery is coming up. Is it too much for you to ask you to pray for him? The whole family bands together, and you're sure to hear us. And he leaves. Majestically said, Your Highness. It's conviction like that that makes you the pride of the Radiant Wings, of all of Erabonia.
I'm sorry, Rean. I know I went too far, but I had to say something. So why? Why did things have to turn out like this? In spite of it all, he's still my brother. I'm the closest family he has.
Exactly. You reached out to him the only way you could. I didn't realize just how right you were just yet. But he'll come around eventually. Karen and I will make sure of it.
Rean. Oh, Rean.
Rean often used Valmor to escape the city limits and return to Courageous too. Alphen's now maxed out. Thank you for all the time you spent with me, Rean, being by my side. It's true honor, Your Highness. I think that was the first time Cedric and I truly shared how we felt about each other. Though I didn't mean you to see that side of me. You have nothing to be embarrassed about. I promise. You're always so kind, Rean. I must appreciate it. I decided it's my time that I face him in earnest. Please come me, Rean. I need someone else at my side. Of course, Your Highness. Alright, one more free time event. And that is with You know, Celine. The cat. Well, cat girl, but yeah. Oh yeah, she has a quest, I forgot. Like, why is she marked? She has a quest. What you doing? Appreciate the help. It's me at... Celine? What's she doing in a place like that? I'm not sure what she's saying, but it sounds like she's speaking with someone. Let's go in there. Maybe I should go talk with her? Hey Celine, what in the world? Hey, Grianos. We'll be flying out then. Close to the village, right? Yes, please. Celine? That blue bird. Where the hell did it go? Close to the village? Could be Valimar. With the idea of where the location could be, Rean hurried aboard Valimar and began searching for Celine. There you are, Celine. What are you doing here? Getting distracted there, are we? Ugh. Celine, let me help. No way, just stay where you are. Don't blame him on training, got it? Wait, what? Let's make an exception this time, shall we? Vita. It was you all along, Vita? We'd have to try this again, Rean. You don't like the den, Celine. This is how it's supposed to go down. Oh well. I don't know what's going on, but if Celine needs my help, she's got it. Let me took part in a challenging practice session. Wow, that was not descriptive at all like the other ones. My, that was more than satisfying than I thought it'd be. We'll meet again soon, you two. Can you explain to me what that was all about? Wasn't that blue bird? You can read all news sometimes, you know? But you shouldn't entirely ruin things for me. Why'd you come here anyway? Also, it's completely unnecessary to have Valimar send you all this way. You really want to disappear without a word. I was worried about you. I have a feeling you wouldn't have done that without reason, but I didn't want to take any chances. Oh. My bad. Sorry I worried you. Wasn't that Bluebird's Vita's familiar? Yes, that was Grianos. An illusion of him anyway. He was destroyed back then, but Vita managed to summon his scattered energy. Recreating a destroyed familiar isn't easy. I wouldn't put it past Vita to actually bring a new one to existence instead of just conjuring an illusion. Yeah, Vita's definitely powerful enough. They're both very special. Grounds was created using unique mana in order to help Vita reach her full potential as a witch. My role was to assist Emma. I was given the ability to speak and to shapeshift, but I'm not nearly as powerful. So I decided to see improvement to myself. I see. That's how you disappeared. To train. After what we learned in the Sanctuary, I could see no other choice. I have my pride and responsibilities as Emma's familiar and a part of River's spirit. That's not all, I suppose. What do you mean? I mean, you're sharp as a marble, aren't you? Why do you think I went beyond my duty as Emma's familiar to provide assistance to the rest of you? Why did you go so far as to take human form for training? Because there's someone I want to look after. Duh. Oh. Tsundere. Sometimes I ask myself why I bother. It's worthwhile though, despite everything. Alongside you in Civil War and stuck with you even after you graduated. As I learned more about humans, I discovered we shared similar certain values. I've changed. You've changed me. Celine. I'll get you that someday. But promise me that you won't ever give up. Meow? Okay. I promise. If anything knocks me down, I'll get back up right away, so I can keep going. No more trying to trust you have in me. I have no idea what fate has in store, but I'll keep on fighting. I'm sure you need my help along the way. That's fine though. I'll be there for you. I'm counting you to stand on your own 2 feet most of the time, Rean assures her. I'll keep that in mind. At that, Rean Celine turned back to her cat, took a breather, and then headed back to the Courageous 2. And now Celine's a 5-star. Alright, well that is all the free time events of this chapter. Thank you for showing up, appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day, everybody.